The ancient kingdom of Ngene had once been a land of light, music, and joy. Nestled between twin rivers and protected by sacred forests, it stood untouched by war, and it was known across the lands for its peacefulness. But peace had a price. In every generation, the royal family lost its bride. The curse began suddenly, and over decades, it became more pronounced. By the time Prince Uzochukwu, a noble prince, known for his wealth and wisdom, became of age, he was already facing the strange misfortunes that seemed to always haunt any woman who came close to being his bride. 5 women, 5 to-be brides, each one vanished on the eve of their wedding to the prince. Each one gone without a trace, without blood, without scream, just silence. The people stopped singing wedding songs, the palace stopped hosting betrothal dances, Prince Uzochukwu stopped smiling. During the festival of the white moon, there appeared a strange woman. She emerged from the crowd like a shadow-given form. Wrapped in flowing crimson cloth that shimmered with moonlight, the woman walked as if the earth bowed to her steps. Her face was veiled, but her presence turned heads. The drums went silent, dancers stopped, everyone was mesmerized. Prince Uzochukwu, standing beside his aging father, saw her, and time seemed to stop around her. She introduced herself as Nnenna. She claimed to have neither a family, nor a homeland. "I come from where the rivers kiss the sky," she said. That night, without knowing why, the prince asked for her hand. And she gave him 3 rules. 1. Never to ask her where she went at night. 2. Never to remove her veil. 3. Never to follow her after midnight. "Do this," she said, "and I shall be yours." Prince Uzochukwu agreed, his heart drawn to her like dry earth to rain. The elders stared. Mama Ogbuagu, the blind seer who had served 3 kings, knelt beside the throne and whispered, "A spirit has entered your house, my prince. And spirits do not marry the living without reason." The wedding day came, and was unlike any Ngene had ever seen. Nnenna arrived in silence, escorted not by family but by the wind. Her veil was not lifted. When the kola nut was broken, it turned to ash. The holy flame flickered blue. And yet, Prince Uzochukwu smiled. "She is mine," he told the crowd. "This curse ends with her." The people clapped with restrained joy, unsure whether to celebrate or fear. That night, the prince lay beside his bride. She did not sleep. She hummed an old lullaby, the same one his mother used to sing when he was a child. And at midnight, she rose, walked to the balcony, and vanished. She returned before dawn, her skin cool, her body damp with river mist. Prince Uzochukwu said nothing. But in the days that followed, he noticed things. Her reflection never appeared in mirrors. Her shadow sometimes moved before she did. When she passed by, dogs whimpered and babies cried. Still, his heart clung to her. Suddenly the dreams began. Every night, Prince Uzochukwu dreamed of the women he had almost married. They stood at the riverbanks, soaked and pale, hands outstretched. And among them was Adiz. She had been his first love. Her body was never recovered. But in the dream, she whispered, "She wears my face. But she is not me. You must wake, my prince." One night, Prince Uzochukwu awoke startled and did what he had sworn not to do. He followed Nnenna. She did not walk. She glided, her feet never touching the ground. She passed through a hidden door behind the throne room, through a tunnel unknown to even the palace guards. He followed her into the forest. The trees grew twisted, the moonlight faded. Sounds became echoes of things not said. And then he saw her, at the edge of an ancient well bound by rusted chains. She removed her veil. Prince Uzochukwu gasped, not from horror but recognition. Her face. It was Adiz. And then the well opened. From the well arose spirits, brides with hollow eyes, each more ghastly than the last. They reached for Nnenna, whispering names of men long dead. She spoke in a language not heard by mortals. A crown of bones was placed on her head. And then she turned. "You followed me," she said, eyes dimming into shadow. "You broke the oath." Prince Uzochukwu tried to speak, but the forest screamed around him. A portal opened beneath his feet, pulling him in, and the next thing he knew, he stood in Oji-Mmuo, the realm of the dead. Here, time did not move. Spirits drifted like dust in water. And there, beside the river of remembrance, stood Nnenna, now in her true form. "I was once a dees," she said. "I was offered by your father to the gods in exchange for rain. My spirit was taken, but love bound me back to you. I did not know," Prince Uzochukwu wept. "And now the underworld wants what it was promised." The Spirit King appeared, tall, faceless, wrapped in smoke. "Choose, Prince," the Spirit King said. "Return alone and rule, or remain here, and become hers forever." But Prince Uzochukwu chose a third path. He called upon Mama Ogbuagu, who had followed in secret. She began the ritual of reversal, a forbidden rite that could sever spirit bonds. The underworld roared in protest. The lost brides attacked. Nnenna fought them, each blow making her more human, her powers fading. Finally, the ritual ended. She collapsed in Prince Uzochukwu's arms. "I loved you," she whispered. "If I forget you, will you remember me?" And her face, so beautiful, so broken, faded into stillness. Prince Uzochukwu carried her body back through the well. Suddenly rain fell upon Ngene for the first time in months. The curse was broken. Or so they thought. That night, Uzochukwu placed Nnenna's veil upon the shrine and wept. At midnight, he heard it again, faint, beneath the palace. Her lullaby. He followed the sound. Down the hidden passage. Through the cold stones. To the well. And he jumped in. Could it be that the curse was never broken, or did Nnenna return back to life? Find out what happened in part 2.